Good morning, fabulous Barre participants. Happy Monday. It's Monday in my world, whatever day you are participating in this Barre class. Hopefully it is less Monday than my Monday. My Monday is pretty Monday right now, so we're going to start on hands and knees. Bring yourself into a tabletop position and really feel this table in your body. So knees directly under the hips and hands under your shoulders. Hum the earth with your fingers and your toes and move through a few rounds of cat and cow from here. Oftentimes we set up our table a little too wide and our pelvis isn't integrated in that table. So just be really mindful as you come into your tabletop today to keep those knees right underneath your hips and your hands under your shoulders. And take one more round. That helps get the Monday out of Monday. Find neutral spine, big toes touch, sink yourself back to a child's pose, whatever that looks like. Return yourself to that integrated table, knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Bring your left hand to the back of your head and lift up through your left elbow, left side. Whew. And then bring that elbow down towards the right elbow. Inhale, stretch up. And exhale, release. Do that one more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, release. This time, lift your elbow, peel your arm up to the sky, but keep your gaze at the floor. And stretch down into your right hand, up into your left. Whew. Begin to circle that arm forward and down nice and slow. Stretch your side body. Find another cat from here. And come back to cow. And we'll do that to the other side. So bring your right hand to the back of your head, lift up through your elbow, and bring your elbow towards your left elbow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring it in. One more time, reach it up. And bring it in. This time as you reach up, extend your right arm, but keep your gaze at the floor. Find your breath. If you've got some fun music you want to play today to take the Mondayness out of whatever day you're doing this, please feel free to do that. Take another breath here. Begin to stretch that right arm forward and down. And come into a gentle cat curl. Woo. And find a little cow stretch here. And maybe take a little peek over each shoulder. Continue to stretch your side body. Bring your elbows down underneath your shoulders. Bring your fingers to interlace and find your forearms. We'll start right away with some core here. So pressing down into your forearms and elbows, drag them forward as you drag your heels back. Pull your belly button up towards your spine. Begin to dip your right knee down and your left knee down. Now, if this alternating knee is not serving you this morning, bring your knees down and lift your knees up and away from the floor as an alternative. So lifting up, up. Otherwise, we're coming from forearm plank, dipping down and down. Now, you'll notice my feet are really close together, and in a moment, we're going to switch that up. One more time each side. Step your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Shift your heels to the right, pause and hold. Stretch your chest towards your thumbs. Bring yourself back to center, shift heels to left. Whew. Bring it back to center one more time each side, right. Bring it back to center and left. Bring it back to center, drop your knees, find a Sphinx pose, flip your palms, relax your shoulders. Nice. Bring your hands underneath your chest and we'll flip over onto our seat for some Russian twists. Grab a weight if you like or don't, totally up to you. Anchor down into your feet. Bring that weight in front of your chest. Elbows are a little wider than your ribs. Begin to sink back as if you could tap your low shoulder blades on the floor. Come up just above that. Anchor your belly button down towards your spine, and you can keep your gaze there if you like. to keep yourself honest. Take a breath in here and begin to tap that right elbow to the earth next to your right rib. Bring it back to center, left elbow taps. Center right, center left. Here's 3 and 4. We've got 12 in us, right? 6, 7, stay low. Keep hugging your belly in. We only have 4 more left. Can you believe it? That went so fast. Maybe we should do more. And 12. Rise up, stretch that weight up. Pause right here. Take another breath in. And slowly sink back. We'll do a set of 8. Tap right and left. 7. Belly button down towards your spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Raise it up. And set your weight down. So today you will need a couple of weights. You might need a wall or a chair to support you. We will be doing some ballet bar movements. So if you have something to hang on to, the back of a couch, or whatever, something to support you. If you don't have anything, you'll just use your core a little bit more today than we already did. So make sure you have those items, and I'll see you back here in just a moment. All right, so let's get to some arm work today. I'm going to turn my mat so that it's sideways, so that you guys can see what I'm doing here. I'll turn and use the mat this direction, so this should help a little bit for a visual. Begin by coming into a lunge with your right leg, and extend back into that left leg long. Cool. All right, right elbow comes to your thigh, and let that left arm dangle. And envision that you're starting a lawnmower, or God forbid, a snowblower, and we'll bring that elbow right up towards the ribs, weight towards the hips. Lower, lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, if you have some fun music, it helps. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that weight now just to the top of the hip, extend back and in. So not coming all the way in, just a small movement. 5, 6, 7, 8. One more set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself a little more upright, and you can narrow up your lunge. Bringing your elbows next to your ribs, weights in your hands. We'll go for a little run. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 90 degrees lift, lower, lift. 3, 4, stay low in your lunge. 6, 7, 8. I love these little twofers, don't you? 7, 6, get the legs and get the arms. 4, 3, 2, back to that running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it up, turn it in. Goddess squat, a long second position for ballet. Bend your knees. Doing upright rows. As we bend the knees, we bring the arms up, elbows up, weights and elbows in a long line. Stretch and bend. Here's 2, 3, 4. Everything's long and everything bends at the same time, right? 7, 8. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll add on one more set of those when we come back to center. For now, we're turning the left toes out, coming into a lunge on the other side. Go back up a little bit so I don't hit my head on the chair here. So we'll start in this long lunge. And when we come up right, we'll move it more to a hinge lunge, a shorter lunge. So bring that left elbow to the thigh, dangle your right arm. Doing those lawnmower pulls. Lift and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6. Don't forget about your core just because everything else is working so hard. 2 and 1. Bring that weight next to the hip. We're going back for 2 sets of triceps. Here's 1, 2, 3. Small movement, bringing it to the hip. 5, 6, 7, 8. More here. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your lunge upright. Tap that back foot in a little bit so you're short. More of a hinge lunge shape. Elbows to the ribs, we run. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 90 degrees, lift and lower. 2, 3, 4. We've got 2 sets of 8 here. Don't forget about your core. Keep pulling navel to spine. Here's our second set of 8. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back to the run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew. Back to that second position. Bend your knees. We've got those upright rows. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more set here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, almost there. 2, and 1. Keep this second position. Get really low in your legs. W those arms. Elbows come in, slightly tuck them behind the ribs. Soften your shoulders down. I need a breath. Extend and bend. Extend. So bringing the hands up to the height of the shoulders without losing the bend in your elbows. 6, 7, 8. If adding a pulse to the legs helps you, distracts you, do that. 6, 5, 4. Helping our back wings out here. 2, 1. One step, turning that doorknob in. 2. I should have chosen the 3-pound weights today. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew. Nice job. Let those weights go. Roll your shoulders out. Stretch your arms up and take a release here. So feet are parallel. Bring opposite hand to opposite elbow as you come down for a little ragdoll. Now for the next round, you're going to need that support. So if you have a chair or the back of the couch or the wall, you'll need that next. So make sure you've got it, and I'll meet you back on your mat. Welcome back for glutes and thighs. If you'd like to use your weight for this first portion, the weights for the first portion of glutes and thighs, by all means do that. Otherwise, you can place your hands just at your hips or maybe in front of your chest. Come into a little bit wider stance than a Tadasana, a mountain pose. And depending on how fluid your movement is, you might be able to take that a little wider as you step out. Weights can be right in front of your chest, or again, you can just place your hands on your hips. I'm going to start with my weights and we'll see where we go. Come into this wide squat and lift your right leg, bring it in front of your chest. Wide squat, lift your leg. Wide squat and lift. That's the whole movement we've got here. Control it. 6, 7, and 8. 8 more here and we'll switch it up. 8, 7. Booty back, chest forward. 6. As you squat. 5, 4, 3. Control it. 2, and 1. Taking it to the other side, we squat, lift the left leg in front of the hip. Squat and lift, squat and lift, and squat and lift. Here's 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 more on this side. 8, lift, 7. Really use your core to stabilize as you rise up. 5, 4, 3, keep it going, booty up, chest forward. Last one. Nice job, shake it out, let go of your weights. No more weights. Bring your left hand to a chair or a couch, or maybe you're stabilizing with the wall. So come into a first position, much like the work that we just did, we're stepping in and out, and that's the whole movement. Bring your right hand in front of your right hip, lift it up so it's parallel with your shoulder. Step wide, slide in. So if it's challenging for you to slide on your yoga mat, you're more than welcome to let that go. I'm gonna let that go. That was just a little break for you, you're welcome. Arm in front of the shoulder, step wide, slide in. Step wide, slide in. Here's 3, 4, channel your length, your inner ballerina. 6, 7, slide it in. 8, slide it in. 8 more here. 7, 6, 5, 4, slide and squeeze. 3, slide and squeeze. 2, and 1. Holding that first position, make it a little bit bigger piece of pie or pizza between your feet. Soften into your knees. Tap that right foot forward. Bend your knee and lift your leg. Reach your right arm forward again. We're bending the standing leg first. 8, 7, 6. Keep the length. 4, 3, 2, 1 more set. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bend the standing leg, lift the lifted leg. 3, 4, spine tall. 7, lead with the inner thigh. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sweep back, reach at a diagonal. Here's a lift. Little external rotation of that back hip. 5, 6, 7, 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to your first position. Lift your heels, snuggle your heels together. Squeeze them together. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Widen your knees out. 8, 7, tiny back. 4, 3, 2. Still pressing those heels, pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more set of pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up tall, stretch your legs, and wiggle them out. We'll take it to the other side. I'm going to move my chair, and you can move your body. All right. Standing in first position, we start with that wide step to second, slide it into first. 2 sets of 8, left hand in front of the left shoulder. Step wide, slide in. Step wide, slide in. Here's 3, 4, slide and squeeze. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more here. Here's 8, slide and squeeze. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bend into that standing leg. Again, you might want to widen out your first position. Tap the left toes forward, lift your leg, bend your knee. Left arm in front of left shoulder. We start by bending that standing leg. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift the lifted leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more set. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Diagonal arabesque. Reach that leg back. Slight external rotation of the hip. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hug the muscles of the glutes. Really point those toes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to first position. Bend your knees, lift your heels, squeeze your heels together. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Widen those knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Widen knees. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more set of pulses. Squeeze those heels together. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rise up on tippy toes. Stretch your legs and shake your legs out. Nice job. All right, get rid of that chair, or if you've got the wall, step away from the wall. We're coming down for one last little lasting core. So bring yourself down again to a seated pose. Press down into your feet. Hands behind your head, lightly. Elbows in towards the ears as you come down towards the floor. Slowly begin to curl yourself up. Anchor into those feet. My feet might lift up a little bit. Burst it up. Stretch your chest. Bring your chest forward between your knees. Slowly come down, maybe not all the way down. Slowly lift up. Burst. Slowly come down. Elbows tucked in, slowly up, a little burst. Curl in and down. Curl up, little burst. Curl in and down. Curl up. Oh, a little burst. 2 more here. You got it. Lift, down. Lift. Nice job. Heel toe your feet together. You can bring your hands behind you or behind your thighs for a boat pose. Maybe lift your hands away from your thighs or your knees. Draw your low belly in. Maybe extend your legs. We're holding here. For a count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Belly to spine. 3, 2, and 1. Knees in, bring yourself down. Rock a little bit here. Set your feet down on the floor, heel toe them wide, open your arms to a T, wiper your knees to the left, and take your gaze to the right. Come back to center, knees go left, gaze goes right. Bring it back to center, heel toe your feet, and wrap in for a hug. Draw your knees in and feet up. Point and flex. And bend your knees, feet down, open your arms and switch the hug. Oh, that feels good. Knees in, feet up, again, point and flex. And bend your knees, feet down. Open your arms nice and wide. If you have time for a brief Shavasana, please feel free to stay here and rest for a few moments. There is a flow online that goes with this Barre class, so I would invite you to continue your practice today with that or come back to it another day. Thanks so much. Have a great Monday or whatever day it is in your world. Namaste.